Good morning. We're starting on the mat today. Well, seated. If you have yoga block, you can sit up on it, or a cushion, or a blanket. Onto a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you, spine erect. Let's just do a little bit of breathing and centering. To begin just by noticing our breath. Just following along with your inhalations and your exhalations. See where the breath goes. Before we do any pranayama, we'll do a little bit of a warm-up. If your eyes are closed, you can open them. And we will do some side body bending. So let's take our hands down to the floor, and you can come off of your block if you want to do that. Or whatever you're seated on. And just lift the other arm and fold over to the other side. Your top arm can be bent. Feel this in your body. So we want to really just connect with our body this morning. Slowly and purposefully to the other side. You might be feeling a little different than I am, or a lot different, so maybe you want to do this faster, or maybe you want to do it much slower, so it's up to you. Take a big breath into whatever side you're on, expand that rib cage. Exhale, go to the other side. Big breath in to expand. Exhale, come to the other side. Do some seated cat and cow. So your hands on your knees or thighs. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Tilt the tailbone up. Shoulders come back. Chin lift. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, draw the navel in. Reverse it. Inhaling, reaching. Again, go at your own pace. Maybe you feel like you want to go faster. Exhale, tuck, or even slower. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. The last exhalation, you come back to what is a neutral spine. Just bring the fingertips behind us. Arms right in line with the hips or a little wider. Press into the fingertips as we lengthen the chest, lift and up your spine. Just look back a bit. Look up, sorry, back. Or your eyes can be closed. Just breathe here. exhalation, relax. Take your body back to neutral. Interlace your hands behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale. Begin to fold. Now, you might be able to come all the way to the floor or not. If you have a block, you can use it. And you don't have to have your hands behind you. You can also just have them on the floor. Let's just do that. Have them on the floor and fold. Come with your forehead down. If it can reach, if you don't have a block or anything, you can just, if it's comfortable for you, you can hang out here, or you can bring your elbows down and rest your head on your hands. You can see me. So if you can't get your elbows down, you can bring them down, resting your forehead into the palms. You have a bolster, a cushion, put them on your thighs and just relax over them. Being as comfortable as you can. Inhale, exhale, gently press yourself up. And the last little warm-up we'll do before we start the Sun Salutation practice will be a side body twist. So we'll take our right hand, place it on the left knee. Take the left hand behind you, bring you on your fingertips or palms. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, just twist as far as your body allows. Don't try to go into your deepest twist right now. It's a very gentle twisting. And breathe. Inhale, exhale back to center, and we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe slowly and steadily. And on your next exhale, come back to center. So before we start the Sun Salutations, we practice some breathing exercises. And I think just some expansive deep breathing today, or belly breathing if you'd like. So you can bring your hands onto your knees or thighs. If your eyes closed or open, it's up to you. Let's begin to inhale into your abdomen. So when we breathe in, the diaphragm pushes naturally onto the abdomen. There's no need for us to force that movement. It's a naturally occurring movement, but what you want is to keep the chest from also lifting, because that's how most of us breathe into the chest. You want to keep the chest still and breathe into the belly. If you'd like, you can put one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly to feel that action. So take your time, as soon as you're ready, just take a breath in. Feel the hand on the belly move slightly. And then exhale, again, just a hand on the abdomen might come in as you let all the breath go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue breathing at your own pace. And then on your next exhalation, you release the breath and resume what is your natural pace of breathing. Bring your hands, or leave your hands on your knees or thighs. Let's just make a circle around using your torso. Circling on the sit bones. Do about 6 in one direction. And then stop in the middle, switch to the other direction. So if you were there yesterday or you haven't listened to yesterday's class, it's new moon today at 7 in a couple of hours, and usually on new moon you don't do as vigorous of a practice. It's a very introspective time to slow down, look in. So our practice we won't be doing the Sun 8 today. We'll do the kneeling Sun Salutation and very slowly, so we can get ourselves ready. So fully ankle stretch, the feet are flipped, toenails side down, and you sit back onto your ankles. Remember, you can sit on a block as high as you need to, sit on a chair, or don't do this at all. If there's any pain in your knees, especially, or anywhere else. Sometimes, I remember when I was just learning or practicing ankle stretches, the pain on my foot, top of my foot pressing down on the mat was almost unbearable. So you don't want to be uncomfortable in any asana. You don't want the pain to be a distraction from your practice. So make yourself as comfortable as you can be. You take a few breaths here. Any point you need to come out, go right ahead. Maybe let's just do some wrist circles. 6 in one direction, 6 in the opposite direction. Then squeeze your fists and open your palms. Make a fist and press down into the mat at your sides. And release. Again, press down. And release. One last one. Press down. And release. So we're going to come forward, lift our sit bones up. Now this time we'll do the toe stretch. So tuck your toes and sit back on your heels. Again, same thing applies. If there's any pain, I'm flipping my little toe so they can get in the stretch. If there's any pain in the knees, you definitely don't want to hang out in pain, especially in the joints. I know for a lot of people toe stretch is painful, so you have to decide for yourself. You have to manage your own body, because I won't be able to tell you if you know where it is or how intense the pain is or anything like that. So again, put something between the back of the knees, sit up on a block, put a block in here in between, do whatever you need to, or just don't stay as long if you find the pain very unbearable. This is one of the ways to stretch underneath the feet in the morning. Alright, and now we'll move into our kneeling sun salutation. I hope you remember how to do this one. But it's okay if you don't, because I'm going to show you. So you can sit either in toe stretch position, but this one, the ankle stretch, or like a diamond pose, or you can start kneeling if none of these work for you. I'm going to start out with the kneeling one. So we just take a breath in and out. Take your hands wide. Actually, the first one I'll face you. Take your hands wide, stretching, reaching your fingers in both directions, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen. On an exhalation, bring your hands together up overhead, or just keep them up. Press your palms together as you start taking your hands down. Inhale, reach forward and come onto your hands and knees. Exhale, bend the elbows. You're doing a little push-up. And come back. Slide your hips back and come into your child's pose. Rest your forehead if you can. Stretching the arms out. Inhale. Exhale. Start picking up gently from the low belly as you round the spine to rise. Inhale, open up, palms out. Exhale. So we will just keep going through that flow. Inhale, join your palms up overhead. Breathe there. Let's take a breath in and out as we lengthen the side body. Keeping your ribcage tucked as much as possible. On your next exhalation, press your palms together, drawing down the center line of your body, coming to your heart center, elbows out, the shoulders broaden. Again, take a few breaths here. Inhale, reach forward, lengthen as your palms come down, move into tabletop position. Nice and strong. On an exhalation, you bend your elbows, taking your chest down, and then use the strength of your arms to press up. Slide your hips back. Coming into child's pose if you need any adjustment, anything behind the knees or thighs, anything to support the ankles, go right ahead and do so. Take a little movement, sway the body side to side as you crawl the fingers forward. And then eventually you let your forehead come down onto the mat. And we'll take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. While you're here in child's pose, you want to breathe into your back body. Feel the skin of the back expand when you inhale. When you exhale, anchor your sit bones a little closer to your heel. Breathe in and out. Nice deep breath. And then on your next exhalation, you draw in from the low belly. Start rounding the spine, keeping the chin tucked to come up. And inhale to expand and express. Here, reaching the arms open, palms up, lengthening. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw your hands up. Bringing the palms together or just keeping them open in a comfortable space. Inhale. Exhale, press the palms together. Drawing them down to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward, coming into tabletop. Exhale, dip down. Rest back up. Slide your hips back as you exhale. Stretch out for child's pose. Keep your head down. And remember, you can always stack your fists or your palms underneath the forehead if it doesn't reach. Or take your brick, your yoga block, and place it underneath your forehead. So you can rest your forehead down here. Having your forehead touch something will help relax the nervous system. In child's pose, you're stretching the ankles, you're stretching the shins, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the back body. Your digestive system is being stimulated, and you're also in an inversion, so that you also get the benefits of an inversion as well. Breathe into your back body, breathe into your hips and your thighs. Keep reaching the sit bones down. And then we'll take another breath in, preparing on the exhalation. Remember, picking up that strength, start lifting the low belly, keeping the back as round as possible to come all the way up. And then when you're up, you inhale, open the palms out to the sky, spread, draw the thumbs back. Arms as straight as possible, fingers wide, the chest is open without the ribcage flaring. Inhale, exhale, draw the palms together, up overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press the palms together to take them down to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward. We'll do this one. This is the last one because if you are having any pain in your knees or shins or ankles, I don't want you to hang out here too long. So come onto your hands and knees, and then on an exhalation, we'll bend the elbows, keeping the shoulders in place. Chest moves to the mat and then press up. Then you slide the hips back for our final child's pose. Stretching the arms out, and we'll do a little side bend. So take a breath here. Exhale. And slowly walk your hands over to the right. You bring the forehead and the body back down. Gentle stretch on the left side. If you'd like to place the left hand on top of the right for even more of a stretch, go ahead. As much as possible, anchor that left hip down. Nice deep breaths into the left side of the body. On your next exhalation, look up and walk your hands back to center. Take a pause here. Inhale. Exhale. Then we'll move over to the left side. As you move to the left side, drawing the right hip down so that it stays anchored. Let your forehead come down. Again, you can place your right hand on top of the left. And we'll breathe. Take your inhalation, and then on the next exhalation, look up at your hands, come back to center. One breath in, and exhale, hugging around the spine, come up. Reach the hands up, open, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the palms together or inhale. And then slowly exhale the hands down to heart center. You can keep going, you can do as many of these as you like. But together we end our practice here, where you can set your intention for the next period. Whatever you do, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me for practice. Namaste.